Fijian that's been the biggest stage on the World Surf League. Surf coach, a guide, great human being, and good friends with surfers like Kelly Slater and Yago Dora and Seth Moniz. Jesse, let's get caught up here with some action during the break.
I mean, this is the heat that I'm most looking forward in this round two. There's so much on the line, and it's such a big name to go against in round two for Yago. Beautiful first scarf, second one down the line, amazing lay.
Carving through a maneuver, and obviously Cole is definitely demonstrating that, as we see. It looks like Kelly
up and out, and further down the line, Yago Dora, he'll get stuck and have to step a little bit quickly to move into the open face, and now
he didn't really have much the option for it. He was a bit late, but Kelly up and riding.
Kelly going straight up, really trying to take advantage of the critical part of the wave before it goes completely flat. It's crazy how flexible Kelly still is. Kelly Slater, as he lets go of the rail and starts to jam down the line, finding a ton of speed. That section holding him back from the open face, so going a long way, and still hasn't come off a turn yet, and he'll have to step off. One man has been hanging with Kelly, surfing with Kelly for a very long time, Strider Wazalewski in the channel.
And put himself at a level that he's never reached, and well, he's 52 years old, and he still keeps up, if not better than 99% of the guys on tour on waves like this. So right now, we got live action out the back, but I can't wait to see Kelly Slater light some of these waves up as well. It's an honor and a pleasure to be out here to watch him.
About to hit 300.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yago Dora now throwing down that rail. These two have a great history. 2 wins apiece. As we look at Yago starting to set up the inside track. For even a lot of surfers on tour, they can actually get lost in the celebration, because how could you not? With flexibility and power, but also just dominating world-class waves in Luke's day on tours. We got a backhand float, and ejecting is Kelly from the sky.
Talk about manufacturing a barrel that, like, it was decent, but he made it way better than it was.
Now deep on this one, Yago getting gunned out behind the spin. Driving into the first carve. Total control and all-time flow on the open face. Looking very patient, not trying to celebrate too early, and Yago shuts it down.
Perfect. Everybody in the channel talking about how sick it looks, and then they're going, yes, 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 and then he pulled up underneath it, and then once he got inside of it, you couldn't see him looking into it. It just was all filled up with the foam, and the whole thing was breathing, and all this wind was coming across it. It was so dramatic, and all of a sudden, poof! Leandro just in the channel, everybody else, wow, it was just elation. Beautiful ride, beautiful tube, great execution. Probably one of the better waves of the day, I'd say.
I agree with you, Strider. It's got to be the best. I mean, how deep he was behind the spit, and I love how he didn't overreact out of it. He just kept his patience, his composure to go right into turns.
You just also know that how much the judges appreciate that foam ball ride, and just a good indication of how deep you are in the tube, right? He was behind the foam ball and then came out shooting in front of it. Like, I just think back to
Dora in the priority heat. Here's Yago in real time. Little slip of the foot there for Dora in his challenge up against Kelly Slater. But Yago with a commanding lead. Trip to the lip quick for Dora before kicking out over some dry reef. Remaining, Richie. Slater, under the lip snap there, trying to get back into it. Currently in a 2-wave combination, iron legs it through the convergence of whitewaters to complete that ride, Kelly Slater.
Yeah, that showed some stamina from Kelly, just holding on to that final maneuver. But he's got a little bit of work to do.
Onto the championship tour, requalified through the Challenger Series, and he's been a fixture ever since. In the barrel here, Yago Dora having a disappearing act, and Dora is exploring the caverns of Cloudbreak. Already has a 9.33. Yago is going to put a giant challenge.
The tube ride So Kelly takes it, goes, yeah, I'd love this wave, but Yago goes, no, thank you, I'll have it. Tucks in, finds that little sweet spot, manages some good cover time. Drops down, a little check fade, nice swooping turn. All the way through to the inside, jams it up into the lip again. Little airdrop.
Kelly Slater maybe put the 11-time world champ in a two-wave combo. Here comes Kelly trying to answer back. On his heels a bit here, looking for a more open face. Quick off the top there for Slater. Beautiful rail control for the rebound. Up against the whitewater. And Slater wisely kicks out right on that inside section.
And ejects, and then Kelly, well, gets the second wave of this set. Nice critical hit up in the pocket, drives around this section, up and over, sort of projection, floater maneuver, big carving, wrap, big roundhouse cutback with the rebound. Little swoop here, and then Kelly goes, okay, I'm not going to risk it. But just having a real connection with Tavarua and Fiji in general.
Yeah, 13 times competing in as Yago takes away any opportunity, a little defensive move to clean things up. And it will be Yago Dora surfing his way into the round of 16. Little breaking the action here. Giant numbers for Yago, including that 9.33. Take another look at that 9.33.